Welcome back, guys. I trust you've been staying safe. Today's true crime story is about a young lady who had a very promising future, and her name was Julie Diane Williams, aka Tyger B00ty, aka Dasani Williams. She was an OnlyFans model and also an Instagram star with almost 1 million followers on Instagram and other social media handles. And back in December 2021, she came all the way to my country, Ghana, in West Africa, and she was an American citizen actually. And she came here under circumstances which were not known at the time, but unfortunately, she ended up being found dead on the 14th of December 2021 in a hotel room. It was not clear whether there was a foul play or whether her death was about something else. Investigations ensued, and the case traveled in several directions. This is a true crime story that is going to recap everything that has happened from the inception of the case right down to a court ruling that happened this month of June in 2023. If you are ready for this true crime story, just buckle up and let's go. Before we get into today's video, kindly support our campaign against femicide by going to the comment section and typing "Say No to Femicide" or hashtag "Please Stop the Femicide." Additionally, our analytics shows us that most of you are watching our videos, but you are not actually subscribed to our channel, and this is hurting us badly. Kindly hit the subscribe button if you are yet to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. And now to today's video. So we are going to recap everything that transpired with akaTyger or Tyger B00ty or Dasani Williams, as has been mentioned in the introduction of this video. Now, the Ghana Police Service, after this issue happened, came out with a statement, but their statement actually disclosed that Julie Diane Williams or Tyger B00ty, who, as I mentioned, was a citizen of the United States, specifically she resided in Atlanta, had died in a hotel in Accra, but that she had actually tested positive for COVID-19. So her death was found out on the 14th of December. Now, the police, via that statement, which was dated Friday, the 31st of December 2021, said that the model, upon her arrival in Ghana on Friday, December 3rd, 2021, was en route from Nigeria, and she tested positive for COVID-19 at the Kotoka International Airport. As was the protocol at the time, she's reported to have been taken to an isolation center at the Ave Maria Hotel at South Legon in Accra. The model was then found dead at a different location, which is another hotel called the Ray Posh Hotel at Abilingbe, which is also a suburb of Accra, on December 14th, 2021. This is unusual actually, because I remember these protocols. They were isolated at specific hotels, and these are COVID-19 protocols that were in play at the time for people visiting the country. All this while it wasn't clear why she was in the country, but either way, once she tests positive for COVID, she would have to be isolated at these isolation centers. And there's a question mark as to how come she is officially being isolated at one hotel, but then she is found dead at another hotel. But the statement goes on. And according to the police, its preliminary investigations have established that the deceased was allegedly picked up by some friends from the isolation center and lodged at the hotel, where she was later found dead. I don't know how this plays out, because I'm thinking that if she was lodged in an isolation center at a hotel, there should be some protocols to be followed before she would be lodged out. Those details were not made clear here, but that is what transpired. Now, records available at the Ray Porsche Hotel would go on to indicate that the deceased had checked out from the hotel on Sunday, December 12th, 2021 at noon, intending to travel back to Nigeria, but could not proceed because of visa issues. She would then return to the hotel on the same day at 2 p.m. and then check in again. On the 14th of December 2021, the police then received a complaint from two of the staff of the hotel to the effect that Julie Diane Williams, or Dasani Williams, or Tyger B00ty, was found unconscious in her room at the hotel. Now, from this point, a police team proceeded to the hotel and, after the necessary protocols, took her to the police hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival. The police further went on to say that they had since reached out to the family of the American model and have also arrested two persons in connection with her death, with investigations still ongoing. Now, in order for us to get it accurately from the Ghana Police Service, as they actually reported in their own statement, I want to read out the statement as you also see it on your screens, so we appreciate it firsthand. Now, this is the press release that the Ghana Police Service rightly put out on the 31st of December 2021, and it's titled "Police Investigate Circumstances Leading to the Death of a U.S. National at a Hotel in Accra." And it's in bullets, so bullet 1. The Ghana Police Service had a meeting via Zoom today, Friday, December 31st, 2021, with the family of U.S. national Julie Diane Williams, who was found dead at Ray Porsche Hotel at Abelenkpe, a suburb of Accra, on December 14th, 2021. The family was officially informed of the investigations being conducted into the circumstances leading to her death. In line with international best practice, this is point 2, after informing the family of the current state of the investigations, we are now in a position to make public certain details about the case without compromising the ongoing investigation. Preliminary police investigation has established that the deceased U.S. national arrived in Ghana on December 3rd, 2021, en route from Nigeria. Having tested positive for COVID-19 on arrival, she was taken into an isolation center at Ave Maria Hotel, South Legon, Accra. Further investigation revealed that on December 6th of 2021, the deceased was picked up by some alleged friends from the isolation center and taken to Zoko Lounge at Airport Residential Area, where she had lunch and was then taken to the Ray Porsche Hotel at Abelenkpe. Records available at the Ray Porsche Hotel indicate that the deceased checked out from the hotel on Sunday, December 12th, 2021 at noon, intending to travel back to Nigeria, but could not proceed because of visa issues. She returned to the hotel the same day at 2 p.m. and checked in again. On December 14th, 2021, police received a complaint from two of the staff of the hotel to the effect that the said Julie Diane Williams was found unconscious in her room at the hotel. A police team proceeded to the hotel and, after the necessary protocols, took her to the police hospital, where she was pronounced dead on arrival. On December 29, 2021, a post-mortem examination was conducted on the deceased, Julie Diane Williams, at the police hospital mortuary in the presence of the police and Godwin King Akpalu, a representative of the deceased's family, who identified the body to the pathologist. We await the full autopsy report, including toxicology and histopathology examinations. Officials from the United States Embassy have been informed and they have been helpful to the police in our investigations. So far, 2 people whose names are withheld are currently in custody helping police investigations. We are assuring the general public, the relatives of the deceased, and officials of the US Embassy that police investigations into the death will be careful and thorough, and it has then been signed off by the Director General Public Affairs of the Ghana Police Service. Now, this is what had transpired, and when this case came up, there were all sorts of theories out there. This is the statement from the police, but in the grapevine, these were the theories that were circulating. Some people were suspecting foul play, whilst others were also peddling the rumor that Tyger B00ty had passed due to a drug overdose. The case traveled from 2021 into 2022 as investigations continued. But then, at a point in time, someone was linked to her being in Ghana. The rumors were also having it that she had been invited to Ghana to have a good time with a very big man here in Ghana. This big man was alleged to be a billionaire who had connections to some government officials. This was the rumor in the rumor mill, although there was never any proof to actually substantiate it and bring out a name. Fast forward, it came out that the CEO of an entertainment company by name Big Slim had been linked to allegations of a possible murder of Tyger B00ty. And of course, as the justice system would have it, the case had to travel to court. Now, as of this Thursday, June 8th, 2023, the court has freed this entertainment mogul over the charge or the allegation against him that he was responsible for the death, or he might have been responsible for the death of Tyger B00ty's. And this case had traveled so long. So at this point in time, after that long legal battle, the CEO of this entertainment company called Big Slim has finally been declared innocent of the murder charges by an Accra court. Now, the charges related to the sudden and mysterious death of the American Instagram model called Tyger B00ty, who had come to Ghana to help Big Slim apparently launch his Silver Fox Ghana Club. So, per this is contradicting earlier rumors that Tyger B00ty was actually in Ghana to just have a good time with some billionaire. It turns out that she was actually here on business. Now, the business was also to be done with this so-called Big Slim, and as such, the connection was traced to him that maybe he was a suspect in her passing and that there was foul play at play. But he has been exonerated by the court now. Now, per the report carried, the court dismissed the case on Thursday, June 8, 2023, after satisfying all requirements from both the American and Ghanaian sides. Big Slim, who had actually maintained his innocence throughout the case, said he remained silent because he believed in the natural course of justice. Now, the CEO explained that he had really gone through a difficult time and he was now relieved and grateful to all his supporters, including his mom, and he called it a great day for Big Slim. His lawyer said the ruling was satisfying for both American and Ghanaian sides, who found no evidence against Big Slim. The prosecution had concluded that they did not have any evidence linking Big Slim to the death of Tyger B00ty. The court therefore discharged him and struck the case off the records. Now, from this point, Big Slim actually went on to say something. And this is what he said. "Today is a very fantastic day. We went to court this morning in reference to the false allegations of murder in 2020 for a young lady that I brought to Ghana by name Tyger B00ty, one of my staff back then." So he was actually alluding that Tyger B00ty was one of his staff back then. Now, unfortunately, according to him, she met her demise in Ghana, which is very sad, and we hope that one day the people responsible for such a heinous crime will be brought to justice. But today, I went to court with my co-defendant, Susie, and all charges against myself and my co-defendant were thrown out, and we were found not to have any connection to the case whatsoever. He went on to say this: "So, I've always felt a tinge of sadness about her demise, but on the other hand, God is the highest, God is the greatest, so we always found to not have any connection to her demise whatsoever by the court." The prosecution rightfully told the judge all investigations have been followed. It's a long, almost 2-year battle, and Big Slim, owner of the Silver Fox Entertainment, has no connection to the case whatsoever. So he has actually been cleared, and he used the opportunity to express his gratitude to all those who stood by him. So then, if my analysis is right, then it still begs the question that the case is not actually solved. Because it looks like the one person who may have been a possible suspect has actually been cleared by the courts and investigation. And per that, it means if this was foul play, the people who did this are yet to be apprehended. And if you listen to, or if you read what Big Slim said, that he hopes the people who are behind this heinous act are caught, then it means he believes there could be some form of foul play. That is what I infer from it, unless maybe he meant something different. But for me, I think that then it means that the case may still be open. I'm not sure, but I'm hoping that whatever it is, eventually clarity will come to the issue. If it was by natural causes, we need to know. If it was also by foul play, then I'm sure the investigations are continuing undertone. And especially since it's an American citizen, I know the American government would not relent to find justice for one of their own. My heart goes out to her daughter, actually. She's survived by a very beautiful little girl. And in issues like this, I really feel for the child, especially when her parents has to go under circumstances like what happened to Tyger B00ty. And my heart goes out to her family as well and all her loved ones. I wish them the strength to go through this, especially when there are quite a number of question marks still lingering. This case is a tricky one, honestly, and I'm hoping that we'll get finality as the days go by. But hey, like I've been saying, just keep an eye out. And I was a bit disappointed with the way this case was handled by the rumor mill, the way people peddled rumors around. I felt that it was sort of disrespectful to the memory of the person who has just passed. If you don't know what it is, just reserve your comments. The fact that you have an opinion doesn't mean you should just disrespect the dead, especially. So I'm waiting to see if there will be further details as the days go by on whether somebody or some group of people may have been caught for what has happened to Tyger B00ty. That is, if it's foul play or whether natural causes would have been permanently and clearly established. Till then, keep an eye out, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications, leave your comments in the comment section, tell me what you think about this case, and stay safe out there. Catch you next time.